The final weeks of the Formula One season have been dominated by on-track storylines, but matters away from the paddock also continue to shape the sport's political landscape. Governance within international motorsport has drawn renewed attention as questions surrounding transparency and eligibility processes come back into focus. The latest development involves a legal move in France with potential implications for the FIA's leadership structure. A petition brought by French driver Laura Villars prompted the first formal ruling from the Tribunal Judiciaire de Paris. Villars had intended to run for the FIA presidency but was not approved to stand as a candidate. The court did not intervene to suspend the upcoming election, nor did it take a position on the merits of either side. Instead, the judge determined that the concerns raised must be addressed in a dedicated trial, sending the dispute forward without validating any claims from the parties involved. Villars had announced her bid to challenge current FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem, whose 4-year term expires this year. However, strict requirements for submitting a candidate list left him unopposed after Villars, Tim Meyer and Virginie Philippot were all unable to meet the prescribed conditions. As a result, Ben Sulayem is positioned to stand alone in the December presidential vote. According to the French court, a full trial will begin on 16th February 2026, when judges will examine allegations of procedural violations surrounding the electoral framework. Until then, the scheduled election on 12th December in Tashkent, Uzbekistan will proceed as planned during the FIA General Assembly. Ben Sulayem is set to be automatically re-elected for a second term, though the forthcoming trial could later challenge or potentially nullify the result depending on the ruling. Villars and her legal team have cited several concerns, including what they describe as the impossibility of submitting an alternative list of candidates, the unusual circumstance of having only one eligible contender representing the South American region, and questions about the transparency and functioning of the FIA's nominations committee. They also argue that the organization's procedures must align with its own standards on governance, democracy, and integrity. In a statement released after the Paris ruling, Villars said her actions were motivated by the need to defend credibility, fairness, and integrity in international motorsport. She added that she intends to continue pursuing the case to ensure that the FIA's electoral process meets the governance expectations applied to an international institution. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.